Good day, folks. Welcome to Fred's Mind Academy, where we bring brilliance to every lesson. In today's video, I want us to look at question 11, which is now probability question for the November 2024 question paper. Yeah, boy. Let's dive into it. So it says a certain number of learners are sitting for examination in mathematics, tourism, and geography. Okay. All these learners sit for at least one of these exams. So it's either you're going to sit for at least one. Okay. There's no way that when you won't sit in an exam, how you are a student. So they tell me that the total number of learners who sit for mathematics, it is 22. The total number of learners who sit for tourism, it is 16. Total number of learners sitting for geography, it is 18. 5 learners, okay, let's just want a Venn diagram so that it's going to be easier for us to talk. I don't like reading statement. I like reading it while I'm doing my Venn diagram. So draw a Venn diagram to represent all the learners. So it's going to be a tree diagram. You know that, not a tree diagram, sorry, a Venn diagram with 3 events. Yo. Okay, it's going to be something like that there. Awulina. Guys, yeah, that's that. And then my sample space, how many learners in total? I'm not giving. Okay. So remember when you draw this one, you want to start in the middlemost. In the middlemost, it is where I start at the bottom. It is where I have for all. Okay, I want where they sit for all the subjects. Okay. So, okay. Okay, I do not have those who are sitting for all the 3. So let me start here. 6 learners sit for, okay, I need to label. Mathematics, tourism, and geography. Mathematics, tourism, and geography. So they say 6 learners only sit for tourism, only for tourism, only for tourism. So it's just 6 for tourism only. And then 3 learners sit for tourism and geography, but not mathematics. Not mathematics. Remember, tourism and geography, it is this part. Tourism and geography, where is tourism? Tourism and geography, it is this part. But now they are saying, but not mathematics. So I should exclude this one because this one, it is all 3. They also take mathematics. So it means it is the intersection between the two, only 2 of them. So tourism and geography, it is just 3. And then 4 learners sit for mathematics and geography, but not tourism. Mathematics and geography. Mathematics and geography, it is here, but not tourism. So I should exclude this one because this one takes all 3. So where is it for? And then 5 learners take mathematics and geography. So mathematics and tourism, but not geography. 5. And then the total number of learners sitting for geography is 18. Total number of learners who sit for mathematics is 16. For tourism, it is 16. Geography, it is 18. So, okay, I do not know here it's how much. I'll just put X. But what I know is that for those who are taking, what is this? What is this? Geography here. The total, those who are taking geography, it is 18. Geography, who are taking geography, all of them, it is what? 18. So instead of writing 18, I'll just say it is 18 minus 4 minus 3 minus X, which is 18 minus 7, 11 minus what? Minus X. And then I'm going to go to those who are taking what? Tourism. Tourism, how many are they? 16 are taking tourism. Learners sitting for tourism. Where is tourism? Where is tourism? Tourism. Tourism. They did not say tourism only, they say tourism. So it can either be tourism and maths, tourism and physics, sorry, and geography, and tourism and all of them. So it needs to be, oh, let me come back here. Please allow me to remove this one. Can you see that the tourism is nice because I know that for tourism, all of the tourism part, okay, let me go back to the tourism. I'll come back to the geography one. Let's come to the tourism. If 16 take the tourism, so it's going to be 16 is equal to what? All that inside, which is 6 plus 5 plus 3 plus x. So it means x now in actual fact is going to be 16 minus 6. It is 10 minus 5. It is 5 minus 3. It is 2. Can you see that? So we have found x to be what? To be 2 using what? Tourism. And then I can now come back and say, okay, let me go back to geography. We're taking 18. So it's going to be 18, 18 minus 9, minus what? Minus 9. 18 minus 9, it is 9. Okay. Yes. And then I can now go to mathematics. If 22 are taking mathematics, where is 22? 22 are taking mathematics, 22 are taking mathematics. Then 22 minus 9, 22 minus 11, it is in actual fact what? 11. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, yeah. Okay. Now let's see how many learners are there in an exam, basically. So I'm just gonna add everything there. 11 plus 9 plus 6 plus 7 plus 7, 14. Actually, I have 40 learners. So 40 learners. I don't think they have told me that, but yeah, there are 40 learners taking the exam. And then I can now move on to answering questions now. I can say 11.2 just next to it. Calculate the probability that the learner chosen at random will sit for examination in at least two. Remember, at least two, it is two or more subjects. Where are two or more subjects? It is one maths or geography, geography and tourism, maths and tourism, or all of three. So the answer is going to be 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2, which is 14. So the learner will probability will be 14 divided by total, which is the 40 thereof. 11.3, okay, 11.3 will need some space. 11.3, it says determine if the events for sitting in an for examination in mathematics and sitting in for examination in tourism are independent now. So we want to see if probability of, okay, determine if the events sitting for examination in mathematics and sitting for examination in tourism are independent. Now, remember, okay, what is the condition for independent? The condition for independent is that probability of A, let me say probability of maths and tourism, it is equal to probability of maths multiplied by probability of tourism. If this is the case, if they were independent, but now the question is, are they independent now? So we need to prove. Can you see? We need to prove, is this equal to this now? Can you see I have a question mark there? So when you prove, you will start say first by saying, okay, let me find what is probability of M and tourism independently first. Find it first. And then you'll say, okay, probability of maths and tourism, where is it? Maths and tourism, it is here. Okay, maths and tourism, it is there. It is 5 plus, come back when. Maths and tourism, it is here, guys. Maths and tourism, it is here. Okay, maths and tourism, it is here. And then it's going to be equal to how much? 7. Can you see that? 5 plus 2. And then is it independent? Let's see probability of maths uh, multiplied by probability of tourism. Now it gives us how much? We want to see, actually. It gives us what? How much? So, where am I? So, sorry, it's not 7. It's 7 divided by 40. And then probability of maths. What is probability of maths? Probability of maths is going to be all of these, okay? All of this, which is equal to how much? Remember, probability of maths is going to be 11 plus 11, which is 22. 22 divided by 40. Multiply by probability of technology, tourism. It's this one. How much is that? I see 16. 6 plus 5 is 11. Yes, 16. divided by 40. Check how much you get there. 22 divided by 40, multiply by 16 divided by 40. I get something like 11 divided by 50, which is equal to how much? Let's see in terms of decimal. If this is 0.22, let's see this one. 7 divided by 40. Okay. This one is 0.175. So guys, can you see that the values are not the same? So you're gonna say therefore, events are events are not independent. Why? Because probability of math and tourism is not equal to the probability of maths multiplied by probability of what? Of tourism. If they were equal, we would have said they are independent. Because remember, what's the condition for independent? They need to be equal. But since well they are not equal, it means they are not independent. Beautiful question, that one. So yeah, thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed question 11. It was very beautiful and straightforward. So yeah, let's move on to question 12.